gets underway. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line. Lost first play of the game. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Hits on the out route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
No, we changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35. Running right with Mitchell. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it, and he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. He completes it in traffic. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Mitchell off the pistol give. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Hits his running back. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Jackson's going to go on 4th. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
On 2.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Come on, ready?
3rd down.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Can. Start. Mighty. Start.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. This connects for Higgins. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Gun. Start. 180. Lights up. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
First down, here's Lamar. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Mitchell up.
Mitchell up the middle. Works his way to the 35. And finally stopped at the 34. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
There's Mitchell. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pull that in front further. 13-zip. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Jaden Reed to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
11 MT. Here we go. Right 80. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11. Stop.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
11.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here we go.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Remember in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
And they left some meat on the bone with that kick. It spits out short of the 40.
Ready?
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now run. This is Mitchell. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This, 42 yards from the right hash. Luke knocks it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here comes Reed. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go, here we go. 180. It's hot. 11. Hot.
Burrow to the air now. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or a big tight end's a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On 1, ready?
3rd and just 2 to go.
Gun. 12. Big 13. Big 13. Legs hot.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Short yardage run here for Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. They shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
11 MT,
41-yard line.
Kate. 11 mighty. Stop.
To give on 2nd, it's Brown. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's get set. Hey, can. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
11 Thomas. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, here we go. Stop. Wait it. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as a defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he missed it. It's no good. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
It's not. It's what? What are you? It's what?
Lamar out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Jackson's going to throw again. Finds him on the crossing route. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs from 37. First down throw for Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Lamar throwing again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Rolling out to his left. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Drops back. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Part of the reason this offense been humming today, been in such great rhythm and got this lead, they've protected themselves so well. Now they finally get punched in the face. And how do you adjust and how do you respond? Does it remain business as usual to stay out front, or can this defense finally get home?
Lamar now from the gun. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Good set. 180. 11.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
19 yards. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go. Wide 8. 11. Stop.
He'll throw it. And that's That's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ravens get him. Down he goes. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One last play before the break.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas.
Back to throw it. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Joshua Williams has it. And the Ravens are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
11, Mighty. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. 12, 12.
Burrow now on first down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will be on the doorstep of the end zone as he is stopped just short of a pick six.
And we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Mitchell. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. Third and long for him here. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Bengals get the first goal as he makes his third interception of this season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Trying to begin with a run by Brown. This run is quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Got it, man. It's Gesicki. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Here we go.
Third down gives to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Right 80.
Brown on the inside give. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Lights up. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Brown gets it again here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
On one, ready?
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. It's away, and not a great kick, angling right toward the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Right 80. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And it's away, but a total miss hit. You could tell as soon as it left his foot. This one headed for the sideline. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens trying to end this before the final quarter. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On one, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
11. Here we go. Stop.
No running here. It's Taj Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising.
Here we go.
Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
12.
No throw. 3rd and long. He's got it complete to Reed. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Stop.
From the gun, they get to Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. They set up the screen. Brooks. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
11. Stop. 180. What is that? 11 MT. Stop.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. Let me just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
This is our last play of the quarter.
11, Tom. Here we go. Stop. 11. Stop.
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. So after that, we'll change the ends of the field and change offenses. They'll take over when we begin the fourth. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They've got first down here from the 36. Pistol snap to Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone now. Couldn't get the screen set properly. Broadcast incomplete, and they're going to look for better results now on second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens are running them out of the building. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11 MP, right 80.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a first down.
11 MP, Tate. 11. Here we go. Wide 80.
Burrow to the air now. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
And as soon as his quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Burrow throwing again on second and 10. Pass caught by Brooks. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's second down coming up.
On one, right here. Here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
A give now to Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Injury on the field after that play, and that looks like Chase Brown, who's getting some help from the medical staff. Here he goes, third and long. He's got a man left. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first
Here we
and
go,
goal.
here we go. Shot!
Now it's Brown. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on second and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Shot!
Looking for it with Brooks. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Working quickly here.
Brings up third and goal.
11 mighty! 11 mighty! 11 MT! 11 MT! 11 mighty! 11 mighty! Shot!
Brooks again. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT paint! 11 MT paint! Shot!
Desperation time here. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out.
And it's no good. Flirted too far from the right upright. They don't get the PAT. They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. Oh, the Bengals got to it and recovered the football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, here we go!
McCord from the pistol. Vacates quickly left side. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Bronco 80!
Off the play fake, McCord. Bengals get to him and take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Kid, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed. Maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive. You never ever is an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Gun.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
1-1, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Let's get set. Right 80. Right up.
Running once more with Brooks. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On 1, ready?
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
11, here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right, hot. 12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas. Shot.
Again, it's Brooks. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, MT. 11,
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense sets up for 1st and goal.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
Quick throw left side, complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bengals' 3-yard line.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set.
They're going to pass it here. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. From the shotgun, it's McCord. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
Bengals
6. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I'm fine. Ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
Bengals, first down. First and 10.
First down, here's Burrow. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
On 1. Ready?
New set of downs from the 37.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air again. It's Burrow. That's complete to Reed out left. And they bring him down around the 34. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
34-yard line.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
11. Gun. 180.
Again, it's Burrow. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Hey, in this situation, why not? I'll just go ahead and go for 2 here.
11.
For the 2-point conversion.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, there was no hesitation there. I mean, none whatsoever. Putting the offense out to go for 2 there, Brock. And really, at this point, what do you have to lose?
Yeah, you got nothing to lose. And really, this decision made before you ever hit the field offensively. From this point forward, you're trying to get as much as you can, as quickly as you can. And that means these 2-point conversions.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, McCord. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.